seconds remaining.
Pretty strong lane partner for a lot of carries.
Remaining.
I think there's a lot of kill potential with the Splinter Blast in lane.
Okay. This is a hero you don't really see that often.
Alright, I like this approach more. I think Winter Wyvern in this case is just gonna secure the Spectre's lane. This Spirit pick as well leads the Spectre pick in really great because Spirit is a hero that likes to rotate and roam.
10 seconds
I also
remaining.
think this ensures that this Lina has to play as a 4. If you have a Lina on your mid lane against an Spirit, that is guaranteed feeding over and over again.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a sustainable hero for them to be able to call. So if your supports here on Fantastic 5 though are Enchantress and Spirit, that's pretty nice for Spectre. She's not.
Dire team ban.
She's gonna have a good time jumpy. What the hell is that? A Pugna?
There he is.
What?
I predicted him one game too early.
I don't think this is a Pugna game. Wow. Whoa, hold on. Let me take that back. This is a Fantastic 5 Pugna. So actually, what a great Pugna pick, probably.
Yeah, just trying to think,
I
guess it deals with when the Winter Wyvern wants to Cold Embrace.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you just drop Pugna Blasts on top of the Cold Embraces with the Nether Ward as well. Because there's a lot of casting, I guess, that the Axe, the Winter Wyvern, and the Lina want to be doing in this game so far. It blows up towers, I guess.
But here's the thing. Pugna fell out of favor in this patch in general. Because it's really hard to just siege towers with a hero like Pugna who's so squishy. Because people just TP in, you know, really far in. You know, you get gone on, someone else TPs in really far, you just punish this Pugna, you kill him.
Yeah.
He's just burstable, he's squishy. That's the same thing. I just said the same thing.
Because that's how burstable and squishy
good.
he is. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, exactly. He's so squishy. God. But on paper, though, I see the benefits of it against Gambit's lineup. Right? You can do all this damage against the Winter Wyvern. You don't care about the Cold Embrace. Lina, you know, big burst damage with a roll. She's gonna suffer against the ward. Axe, if he calls you, right, he does damage from hitting you or you hitting back if you just simply use your disarm. What is it called?
Decrepify.
If you use Decrepify on, you know, the person that gets cold, then they're not gonna die.
It's okay.
And Spectre.
I was gonna say, he doesn't get picked up often, so you know you can forget the spell names because you will probably not see him again for like another 6 months. So.
Yeah, I don't even remember his name. Pugman?
Is this a new hero? Did this just get released?
I don't know. I don't know this one. I only know Dragon Knight. I only know Davion.
But yeah, I suppose with the Cold Embrace, if you go in with the Life Drain, you're literally, as the health comes back from the Cold Embrace, you're literally taking it. The Winter Wyvern is giving you free health. So, I mean, I can see, like you say, I can see on paper why it's being picked up. I can see why it might be a good pick as they take out the Nyx, the Invoker, as well as the Timbersaw and the Tidehunter, and pick up the Underlord.
This is another hero that is not often picked up, and when it has been picked up, it has not been with great results. I love Underlord personutilized. I just think this is this is an interesting lineup. Once again, Fantastic Five are just throwing these heroes that are totally underutilized, and they made it work last game, and I hope they make it work this game.
Okay, so what do... Because Gambit have their last pick here. Like you say, the Lina can be a flex, you know, the mid... Are you looking towards that like Lina 4 now? And if so, what do you think Gambit should be looking towards to picking up to complete their lineup here?
I think an Ember Spirit could be really good here for Gambit. Is in the pool? Yes, it is. I'd like Ember Spirit. I think you struggle against getting rooted by Underlord for sure, but Ember Spirit feeds off of Pugna pretty hard. It's magic that's like, you know, with Slight is pretty good against Enchantress. Okay, that is not a mid hero. It is a mid. Okay. Okay. We'll see. I think that this could potentially go really badly for Gambit if this Earth Spirit plays well. And I don't think Gambit have any supports that can TP in to protect you.
Yeah.
Either. They have no stuns to disengage. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's... I mean, there's a little bit of crowd control with the Winter's Curse and the Cold, but in terms of pure stuns, you're looking at the LSA from Lena, and that's kind of it. Yeah.
Alright, I guess the pressure from Lena on Pugner is going to be pretty good. You have so much magic burst against Pugner, who has very low HP, but at the same time, maybe this is one of the reasons Lena's fallen out of favor. You know, she would chip you down, and now you have these water runes every 2 minutes, and that is gonna, you know, let Pugner live.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess we just have to wait and see. So, once again, potentially for the final time, Sheep, just the lineups. What do you think?
Scratching my chin.
Oh, we get the Spectre Arcana as well.
It's so beautiful. I quite like the Arcana. It looks good.
Yeah, but not £100 good.
Yes, that's true. I will not be spending that much money. Or I will, Valve. Hire me for your events and I'll buy it. I like Fantastic Five's lineup just for the fun of it.
Again,
it's kind of difficult for this Spectre to pick off their backline though.
Yeah.
Because Pugner can suck the illusion and destroy it. Enchantress has Untouchable, so Spectre's gonna struggle to kill her. And Earth Spirit can just kick it away and roll. So I guess it's kind of difficult. And you're not killing this Luna or this Underlord like at the start of your ult. The only thing I can see happening, which is I'll give credit to maybe some fault here on Fantastic Five, is if this Axe has a good time, cuts waves, gets his blink, if he just simply blinks onto this Pugner with the call and there's any support around, Spectre can just ult, they can just burst him so easily. If you're killing this Pugner over and over again, I don't think that your Underlord, Enchantress, Earth Spirit are like the powerhouse of fighting that you want particularly. So I could see that being an issue for them. Pugner is very exploitable.
Just, I mean, did he even try and contest this? Because Rory's sitting behind, and like you said, I don't think they kill the Luna that easy. And when the Haunt comes in, you know, the Bouncing Glaives, if Luna gets a decent amount of space and a decent amount of farm, then these illusions, like you say, there's just so many ways for them to be dealt with. And I cannot back any other team if there's a Luna on the field. So I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go F5 here. Just looking at the off-topic, looking at the Spectre Arcana. That looks like, you know, the PA Immortal that has like the flamey helmet. It's like a ghost version of that. She's got flying daggers, you know. Slax is gonna have a whale of a time with the lore of this dagger.
I know people have been memeing about the PA, but this literally just looks like a PA set.
Yeah.
She even has the shoulder pieces that look like the moles for a PA.
No, they're mantles of intelligence.
Are they?
No, but you know, we can pretend.
Oh, okay. I think last TI time they released the mole shoulders. Oh, it was a Diatide. The Diatide chest had these like purple shoulder pieces for PA. That's what this Arcana looks like.
They look a little bit like null tallies, just because of like the deeper purple in the middle.
Kind of.
Oh, this is going to be good.
But yeah, back on track.
Yeah. I feel like Gambit though do have more consistent CC between Lena, Stun, Call. They also have this Wyvernal into Phoenix Egg setup, which is going to be really strong. I'm not sure about the Fantastic Five team fight on the other hand. They have a lot of pick off. They have good D-push. Do they have good team fight compared? I don't think so. And their catch is limited mostly to Earth Spirit roll, or I don't know if Underlord's going to buy an Atos this game. but if he does, then he has your Malice into Atos, which is decent. But then if BKBs come out, then it's bad again. So I don't know. Their catch is very unreliable.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose before the BKBs and on supports as well, you have the Lucent Beams, the Eclipse that's going to be able to, like, really throw out a load of damage. And I suppose that's another thing as well, that if you can keep your distance from the Axe, especially being a ranged hero on the Luna, you know, if you can stay out of call distance with the Eclipse and the Lucent Beams, it's really going to be hard for Afterlife to close the gap there. I suppose that means you do need to have the vision on Afterlife, you know, to stop him from being able to blink in once he gets that up. So...
Yep. I just see this being quite a difficult game for Fantastic Five if they don't dominate early.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
mean, speaking about dominating early, Afterlife's getting really darn low. A Lucent Beam might actually finish the job. He's going to be able to pop a salve. Do they have the vision? It looks like he's going to step into the Observer range just as Rory steps out. One more impetus. The damage is there. 633 claims the first kill.
I'm guessing that Fantastic Five unblocked their hard camp. I mean, I see the sentry on it, but just giving away that net creep, that is unfortunate. You can't play Dota against Ench if you let them have the hard camp.
Yeah, and Axe... I mean, how does he... We've already seen him die once. Our last hero. Is going to be able to run himself away. Doesn't actually have any regen on him, but DR just needs to back himself because Ladon's getting harassed here now as well. I was just going to ask, how does this lane like typically go for Axe? Just up against two ranged heroes, as last hero might actually... He's just going to go straight for the TP. Yeah, okay. Straight back to Fountain.
This lane's awful for Axe. There is... I mean, it's just terrible. Luna's very strong. This is a hero that can literally go toe-to-toe with Timbersaw and actually come out better. How is Axe, who's significantly weaker in lane than a Timber, gonna face off against Luna Enchantress? Enchantress, the strongest 5 in the game, and you have Phoenix, who's a weak laner.
Yeah.
There's no way this duo beats out Luna Ench. It's just not possible. He's level 2, he's about to be level 3, he's just so far behind. He's got 14 losses, so it's not like the worst thing in the world. But in terms of levels, it looks like they're able to just wall him out. And if this Ench goes and gets another creep soon, it's going to be pretty good. She can just go deeper into her jungle to go get... There's like a Hellbear creep. And she has 2 points in enchant now, so she can... It's like doubles the duration. When she comes back, it's going to be so bad for Axe. Yeah,
Rory's taking a little bit of a frost, but I think there's some regen. Oh, okay, no, it just has the wand. Yeah, the creep's here now as well. Do you think then that the Phoenix goes for more points into the Sunray to try and keep like Axe alive and do the damage when he starts to go for the... Because he's not even picked up a point into the Berserker's Call yet. He's just going to go straight for the counter helix. Is that something that you think that the Phoenix should be prioritizing, just keeping the Axe alive in this lane?
Nah, level 1 Sunray's not going to do anything. And you don't want to go more points in Sunray over 5 spirits. You need 5 spirits for your... I mean, just in general, it's just Phoenix's best skill.
Yeah.
I know people used to max Sunray. I have no idea what the meta of that hero's like. Bot lane's in danger.
Okay, Iron's getting pretty darn low. He does throw out the Cold Embrace, and it looks like Ladon doesn't want to kind of follow up for this fight. It is only 1 point to that Cold Embrace there as well. Do you think... I was going to ask you, do you think, you know, Ladon builds himself a Spirit Vessel, but he's already got the urn? In fact, he's missed off boots because he doesn't really need them with the Rolling Boulder, and he might be able to hunt down the Winter Wyvern here. Winter Wyvern just dodging through the vision. So yeah, this Earth Spirit, he knows where he needs to be going in terms of items, and he's... Do you think... Like, at what point does he start to roam off the map? This... God, even the Courier. The new Courier. Or is that a new courier for the Spectre?
I don't think that's new.
Is it just? It's just a weird courier.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. It just fit the theme. I was like, okay, you even get a courier with it. Still not worth 100 quid, but you know.
Looks like Earth Spirit's rotating now.
Oh. Phoenix is going to Icarus dive forward onto Asgold now as well. The Fiery Spirit's come through. The Laguna Blade. Ooh. He's going to live. He's not going to live. He doesn't get the suck off.
That is a shame. They all came mid for the 6-minute ruins. What can you do? At least Ladon's gonna be able to deny this to DD from Lena.
He just wasn't in range as well to get that life drain. That would have kept him alive, and Lorinov just backed himself away far enough that he ticks down. And was it to the Phoenix in the end that he went down to? Yeah, it was.
Yes. I feel so sad for this Axe, by the way, who is jungling and needing the help of Phoenix to do so. he's got a ring of health, but it's just terrible. He's level 4, Luna's level 6. It's absolutely unlaneable top.
Yeah, that's not great. That is actually one of the worst feelings in the world when you're an Axe. It's just like, right, well, I can't lane, what do I do? Because you can't even go and creep skip, can you? Because the Enchantress just rotates round and sits out of range and throws impetus at you.
Yeah, and that opens up opportunity as well for the mid to come and get free kills off of you, and the last thing you want to be doing is feeding the enemy mid. Rest in peace to us, Spirit.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Well, at least these Laguna Blades are effective so far.
The Sundold's very tanky at this point. If the supports are roaming around, that's pretty good for him because he can just go behind the tower, cut the wave, drag it to a creep camp, and farm them both. Unfortunately, both teams have blocked both camps. So Underlord can't farm them yet.
Yeah, it looks like it's a pattern on both sides of the map, and DR going to try and dagger himself away, but he's caught in the pit. One more right click, and he's going to be taken down by Last Hero. The fire raining down will melt the Spectre. Last Hero, though, is going to be able to get himself away. Looks like he's going to be fine. He even gets an Urn Heal coming through here from the Earth Spirit, who's got, well, it's just one charge now. So Last Hero is just going to be able to sustain in the lane, which is a pain for the Spectre. I think what's flying out for him here now as well. It's just going to be the Chip Vest, which is going to be even more HP regen as well, which makes it even easier to stay in this lane.
Yeah, that's nice, but it is still not been the ideal lane. If we look at net worth, Spectre's at 3,300, and Underlord's at 2,700, and that's after a kill.
True.
So life has not been too great.
Meanwhile, the mid tower and it's just going to go down. They're putting the pressure, they're rotating around. Axe, like you say, he's in the jungle being helped up by the Phoenix, and this is a free lane for the Luna.
Oh. Shawl Wyvern lags. Oh. That's unfortunate. It always feels bad against Pugna for mid lane tower because you have to basically accept that it's gonna go down.
Yeah.
You can try and defend it, but it's too hard because you can use your Nether Blast from outside of tower range. You don't need the Ether Lens to do it. I think if you click on the mid lane tower, like a circle appears around it. Not when you're paused, but a circle appears around it. But that's not actually the size of the tower. It's like a little bit bigger, so you can just Nether Blast it from outside of range.
No, they're going to try and make a move here. The Haunt comes through, so they have the vision onto Rari. There's going to be the Icarus dive now as well. Rari is going to be able to get himself out of this. He's level 8, but he's not took a point into the Eclipse just yet. He's living through this, though. He's trying to buy... I suppose he's not buying time because he's the carry, so... But... Coming up the cliff onto this. Yeah! The drain comes out onto the Lina. The egg's there, but Lorinov will still go down. So Dia just moves himself up. Gets... it wasn't even the last hit, it's just illusions here as he acts back in the lane, but he needs to be careful because there is still 3 heroes rotating over to him. And the life drain is back there. Afterlife, he's going to try and go and do what he can, but he's going to be stunned up by the rolling boulder now as well. The wall's going to be dropped. There's the drain coming out as well as the blast. He does have a lot of health, 1,400 sitting on it at the minute, so it would be a little bit of time, or a long time, to drain through.
Yeah, that Vanguard going to give him a nice bit of HP as well as his gauntlets of strength. Oh, the roll just misses. So close. So close.
So, yeah, but close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. So, he's going to be getting out fine.
It does seem quite difficult for Fantastic 5 to pressure Radiant because they have such tanky cores on Axe. And I know Axe had an awful lane, and he's very sad. But 1,400 HP is nothing to scoff at, as we just saw. And the Spectre is okay. Never mind. Spectre is going straight for this Echo Saber.
Yeah, I've seen this build
just
a
one.
couple of times on Afterlife, though. He's going to go for the TP, nothing to cancel it. Yeah, I've seen this build a couple of times for the Spectres. They go for the Echo Saber into like the BKB, and then like, or maybe a Blade Mail if that's where they want to go. Is the Fusel Blade just falling out of fashion here for the Spectres?
It seems so. Seems that this Echo Saber is just better. I've also seen that build too. I guess I can't blame him for rushing it. It just feels bad to be sitting around on about 1,000 HP.
Yeah. 15 armor though.
That is true. But I don't know about 15 armor into the entirety of the magic damage that Dire has. I guess he's not being pressured too much. Has he even died this game?
The Lena
What?
Courier as well, just in the trees. Oh, okay, waiting to buy up the Void Stone, yeah, for the Yule Scepter. That makes sense.
I smoked in mid.
Underlord pushing out the bottom lane here now as well. He's got, like I said, he's got the chip vest. He's going to be throwing down. He's got the 4 points into the Firestorm, the 3 points into the Pit of Malice. Does he? He's even got the Dark Rift away here now as well. Is he in any danger with this Haunt coming in, or well, I guess we're going to find out. Yeah, the Sunray comes through, but it looks like he's just out. And in fact, the Phoenix goes down to the Netherward as well.
Don't know about that Wyvern. That Wyvern, if Underworld was gonna die, that Wyvern saved him.
Do you think?
Yeah, because he stopped taking damage
Oh yeah, true.
when he got pulled into the attack. Yeah. Oh well.
And it's not like it's a channel either, you know, you just kind of like carry on going with your Dark Rift. They're going to look for more here now, Fantastic Five. Do they see the Spectre? I think. Well, he's going to be coming up against, yeah, the Crapify as well as the Drain. Is there going to be a Rolling Boulder in? It looks like it's just going to be the Splinter Blast trying to push Ascold back. But he's playing this really darn well, just acting as a little bit of bait because it could be a Rolling Boulder coming in through. But maybe not underneath the Tier 2 tower. Maybe not underneath the Tier 2 tower. Yeah, okay. That's fine.
You gotta be a little bit careful here. They're playing under a Tier 2 tower at 13 minutes. Tier 2 towers are especially strong. If they get baited in any way into diving, I think Gambit just press their glyph button and all their heroes die on Fantastic Five. Like, Ein is trying his best. He's like, please dive me. I really want to press the glyph.
Double damage.
And it looks like, how done is the... Okay, the Earth Spirit is actually moved away. He's gone for his regen boots. Meanwhile, the Phoenix is... He's got his turn. He's got that Spirit Vessel queued up. Rolling Boulder comes up. Not going to be able to find anyone. Is this... It's just a rush? Yeah, okay. The Drain. The damage coming through now. And Roshan, I don't think anybody on the side of Gambit, even if they did have the vision, they're not in range to do anything about it. The Hunt isn't even up for the next 56 seconds.
This is just like last game. They got a really good start last game because they did Roche when Gambit weren't expecting it, and they're doing it again now. 40-minute Roche, you know? Who sees it coming?
Yeah, exactly. And the amount of damage that the Drain coming through there really just chunked Roshan down.
I hate the Spectre taunt so much. Are you seeing it?
Oh, they're whipping the knives around and...
Yeah, and she goes, yeehaw!
Yeah, it's like a little cowboy
So silly.
taunt.
Well, why is Spectre saying yeehaw?
Listen, why does Ursa have a cowboy? You know, we're moving into the Wild West, quite literally the Wild West of Dota. That's going to be the theme change. No, that is the theme for the next TI. It's going to be cowboys.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, you're so smart.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And PA already has a cowboy set.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be held in, like, coming from this, I think it's going to be the next TI. It's going to be in Texas. The Texas
You're right.
International.
The famous European country of Texas.
So, the pit comes out. That's going to be locking down the Spectre. Spectre will be killed off. Ladon secures that last. Listen, a lot can happen between now and August. You never know.
We're gonna pick Texas up and move it to Europe. Alright, good to know. So alright, so Texas is moving to Europe. PA is getting buffed. Confirmed.
Dire's bottom
Cowboy
tower
outfit.
has fallen.
So is Ursa. And that's Dota 2.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Underlord just he's hiding himself away. He's waiting for the rest of his team
Dire's
to
bottom
respond.
tower is under attack.
And
Radiant's
the rolling
middle
ball that
tower
actually
is
comes
under
out, I think they
attack.
spotted Ladon though, so this might be, it could be bait. Doesn't
Fight
it?
is brewing.
Yeah, Sunray comes through now as well. LSC will be coming through, but last hit Hero comes up from the behind, and now Rory comes in with the Lucent Beam, the damage from the Drain, the Decrepify, the Lucent Beam, even holds the Eclipse for a few seconds as well. The TP's going to come out. Is Iron going to be as lucky? There's a Winter
Definitely
Wyvern,
not.
so no...
What a
yeah, he's just going to be melted. He throws out the Winter's Curse, goes out for the TP, I guess. Yeah, okay.
Sure.
Sure, yeah, fine.
Dire's middle tower
Okay.
is under
It's
attack.
fine.
That is 100% worth the ult.
They
Right?
got everyone out. Well, apart from Axe's
Apart from
dead body,
Axe,
they're
yeah.
fine. It's a shame they had to commit Wyvern ult to get Wyvern out. Maybe you should have just died. Now you're a minute without it. Maybe Fantastic Five gonna push that.
True. And you can see the map control they've taken. Like, they've just kind of set up in front of, you know, they've got the camp in front of, like, the two tier 2 towers in the bottom and the mid lane.
I think you can safely push this tier 2 bot now and take their outposts. That's gonna be...
Dire's top
I don't know if
tower
devastating is the right word, but you do not want to lose tier 2. They're so important now because of the outpost.
Yeah.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Like living to keep their creeps alive.
It's a good play.
Dire's top
You know, you
tower
still
died
have
anyway.
your two... Well, you have a range creep. You had a range creep.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
the amount of damage that Rari's doing. The bouncing glaives, this creep wave's going to be here in the next second. The Horn's going to be coming through though. Well, they're going to try to make a move on the back lines. It looks like they might be wanting to go on the Earth Spirit. Phoenix is going to drop the egg. The rolling ball of the Laguna Blade though, it takes down the Earth Spirit.
blessings.
You're trading your bottom tower and your Phoenix egg for only an Earth kill.
Yeah, the slow's going to come out onto the Lena now as well with the enchant, and it looks like they're going to make a target of Lorenoff. And with the Eclipse, can they find the vision to dive him through though? Afterlife dives in, gets that call off to try and drag the Luna away. And Ein! Oh, Ein, that Winter's Curse. It was trying to keep him alive, but the range from the Enchantress, the Cullen Blade, Afterlife, wants that movement speed. He's going to be slowed down by the Lucent Beam. One more Lucent Beam with his Decrepify. He gets to blink off because there was no right click from Rari, but Rari's still chasing the TP behind the tree. Is it going to be, do they have the rail? They don't have the vision. That tree MVP.
Middle tower is under
Rob,
attack.
that was great. He chopped a creep just so he could run away faster. Actually, Giga Brain.
It's the big place, yeah. Like, okay, your Cullen Blade's down for the next 26 seconds, but it's 26 seconds by the time you reset and get in the fight. Yeah, absolutely love that move. Someone that won't be getting away, though, this Phoenix. He's going to be silenced up, killed off, and just taken away from the side of Gambit. 5 to 8, 19 minutes in. The tower's being pressured. Okay, Roche isn't up for at least another 3 minutes, though. So, you know, that Aegis will be
still have
worn off.
Aegis.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they shouldn't commit too hard onto the mid tier 2. It's not a very valuable tower, and their heroes are spread out across the map.
How's the Spectre looking for items? Actually went for the Yasha after the Echo Saber, going into the Manta style, but in terms of net worth, about 2.5k behind the Luna, and the Luna only gets faster the more power she accrues with the farming speed, just because of these bouncing glaives. The Moon Glaive's doing so much damage.
If we're looking at items, I just want you to click on Pugna.
Clicking on Pugna. Okay, cool. As we see a fight breaking out now as well. Immersion will already get the kill onto BZZ, and now the Winter's Curse. This could be super effective with the egg in combination. Just waiting for the call. It's going to be able to catch two. Decrepify onto the Underlord. Underlord is not going to be able to survive through this, and Roy's going to be taking a whole lot of damage, and no Aegis to survive through the Master of Madness. The lifesteal might be able to, not with the Cullen Blade, it won't. So a good fight, great setup here for Gambit. And they might even be able to take down Afterlife, get the kill onto Asgard, maybe? As Lorenoff does take down Ladon.
That was such an excellent egg.
Yeah.
It completely split up the fight. Pugna came in from the left in an attempt to get to his teammates. Meanwhile, Luna on the right side of the fight. There's just an egg in the middle. Pugna can't walk up because he'll get stunned. Luna's just trapped under this egg. Super great. Really good fight. Nice
Dire's
control.
middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures
Yeah,
are
played that,
fortified.
excuse me, really well there, Gambit. BZZ, oh, 633 could be in a little bit of trouble here now as well. The blink is there,
Deserve nothing.
but it looks like Axe. In fact, Axe's net worth-wise, he has got 8k, but he's going to go towards the BKB. So no Blade Mail, no Manta style. He's got the blink Vanguard up there, so I take it he's just pure control in this match. And he just wants the BKB to make sure he can always run in, you know, get that call off, I guess.
I think that's fair for him to take that role. Your Spectre should hopefully be the one carrying you late game, and Lena's also quite a high damage core. I'm wondering what build she's going to choose to go for, because she's buying Booster Travel right now. She has Yules, which is standard, but we've seen Lena's recently going the stainless MKB type build. Tension up already.
I love that. He walks up the stairs and instantly pops the heal. It's not going to be enough. 633 gets taken down, and meanwhile the Horn comes out. Rory could be in trouble. Doesn't have to be BKB. He's got it queued up, and it's going to be... Does he want to pop the Eclipse onto this? He's stunned up. He's not going to be able to get it off even if he wanted to. So the chase is on now to Last Hero. Last Hero doesn't have that Dark Rift. I think he used it to get himself into the fight, so he's not going to be able to use it to get himself out, and the only way he gets out is dead. As Ladon knows his trouble and just rolling boulders himself away.
I think you're feeling really bad right now if you're Luna, because you've spent all this money. You have the second highest net worth in the game, just below Lena, but all of it has gone into this Manta Dragon Lance, which is not saving your life in these types of fights. 2 fights in a row now. Luna's just been completely controlled because she doesn't have a BKB,
Dire's middle tower has
and has just died. And that sucks. That feels awful.
Yeah, they're even going to be able to find out the Earth Spirit now as well. That negative Urn Charge or the Spirit Vessel comes out onto him, and with the Sunray on top, it's just a whole load of damage. There was no way he was getting out of that. So is this just a buy time for the Luna to build BKB now?
Radiant are
Yeah, well, that's why it
scanning.
feels so bad, is that Rari knows now, okay, these items aren't sustaining me in these fights. Or maybe your thought is different. Maybe your thought is that, hey, we're not taking these fights correctly. We need to change the way that we're playing the game, because they're getting gone on, and that's not how they want to play. You know, up until now, they've been very aggressive, running down Gambit heroes, and when the tables are turned, you realize, okay, these items suck. Now I need to buy this BKB, and I'm pretty much the whole cost of it away.
Yeah.
So she's just afforded the Ogre Club from some farming, but you're still a Mithril Hammer and a recipe off. It doesn't feel good. You kind of want to delay your next big team fight till you have it. We'll see if Gambit want to press the issue. Roche is up. They could try and take it. I'm not sure how good Spectre is against it anymore. I believe they nerfed it somewhat.
The rolling ball that comes through, it's actually going to be able to spot out the Winter Wyvern now as well. It's going to be the kickback, maybe the silence to keep him from using that Winter's Curse, but it stops. The Sunray stops from being moved in, and now the Winter's Curse will be coming out. Are they going to be able to do enough damage to take down the Enchantress? It will wear off. That mech's going to be popped, and even the heal's going to be used for the Enchantress. These Wisps, and now Lauren off the back line. The Eclipse, though. Rari just couldn't get the vision, just didn't know which way to go. The Eclipse won't actually take effect, and Lauren gets that BKB off and is just able to walk away.
I loved how Ladon took that fight. They got the initial roll onto their heroes, but then when they realized the Phoenix was sunraying, you know, he just turned his direction, rolled onto the Phoenix, broke his dive, and then Phoenix was just stranded and left to die. Pretty much perfect. If Phoenix had managed to get off all of his spells, I think that fight could have been a disaster.
Yeah, it looks like DR knows Roshan is happening, and Gambit, do they want to try and contest it? They've got to be quick. The Horn comes in, and now there's going to be the Dark Rift. Are they going to be able to steal it? He snatches it away. The Dark Rift, though, who's he going to be able to take out alive? As I said, there's going to be a whole load of damage, but only the Enchantress as well as the Earth Spirit go down there. Supernova not committed, but pretty much everything else was. So yeah, now you have a Spectre with an Aegis. Going back for the Diffusal Blade. This is just going from bad to worse here for Fantastic Five.
I suppose you're not too unhappy since only supports died. It's pretty unfortunate, but oh, they're going in.
Only supports died so far. As the BKB going to be used from Lauren it's going to be a whole load of damage. Are they going to be able to take him down? The egg gets popped, but they do have the Mantra Illusions from the Luna. It looks like with the Yule Scepter, though, they might be able to control him with that LSA now as well. He's going to be stuck, the Rolling Boulder, up onto the cliff. Immersion, what's he going to be able to do? Because last year was getting pretty down low. He will be killed off. And the cheese given to Rari, so at least that was snatched up. And that's a question, who got the Aghanim Shard? As it looks like Immersion, he's going to be taken down. BZZ gets the damage there with his impetus. And Ladon trying to do what he can to spot out Heroes Lornoff. He's going to TP himself away in the trees.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But Ein might not be so lucky. They don't have the reveal. He just gets it off as he goes for the Rolling Boulder, but nothing to stun him up. It was just a little bit off the mark.
I think Wyvern got the shard. He's literally the only person in this game who has a shard right now, so it has to be Wyvern.
Radiant's middle tower.
That's actually a pretty good one as well. Maybe not something that you want to, as a support, commit the 1400 gold to buy, but it's just as a free shard. Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Oh no, I think you absolutely want to commit the 1400 if you can, because the thing that makes Wyvern so ridiculous right now, other than, you know, her strong ult and D-push and so on, is how good this Cold Embrace is, and the shard reduces the cooldown of it by 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And the increased range is very nice. Like it makes a Splinter Blast go off and they hit in like 1200 range, so in the middle of a team fight you're hitting so many heroes.
Radiant are scanning.
I suppose
I really like it. I think it's a very strong shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I suppose it's like you want to be kind of like prioritizing the locket, but with the Phoenix having the Spirit Vestal and the Sunray, that's not something you need to worry about like too soon as the Winter Wyvern. So yeah, like you say, if you were to be in this lineup and not have stolen the shot, then that's something that you could have been looking at anyway. So yeah, I get that. Yeah, no, it's pretty nice, especially for free.
Yeah, for sure, we love free.
Oh, LSA, are they going to be able to do the damage here though? Onto the, they absolutely are going to be able to do the damage onto the Underlord.
No escaping that.
It does feel like the supports kind of do the same thing, so it's nice that Ein switched it up and went for those save items.
Yeah.
You don't want your cores to be getting gone on and you don't have like a 4-star or a Limit Cape. I think Ein's buying a 4-star maybe with this fluffy head.
I was going to say, speaking about save, it's... They actually get the Spectre out just because of those TPs. In fact, Asgold, well, the call wasn't in there in time.
Get out. I was wondering how much Asgold is regretting his life choices with this Octarine core rush. When Gambit turned the tables and start running at you and you just have this Octarine and nothing to save yourself. At least now with Blink it's a little bit better.
Yeah, it's fine as well. He's got the Air on this queued up. So... it's fine. Rari's got the BKB.
This BKB is pretty huge. This is how they can win the game now.
Okay, complaint I've got.
Okay.
I use the little mini heroes on the minimap. Tell me the Winter Wyvern and the Spectre at glance value don't look similar.
They do, for sure. I opened the scoreboard earlier when I was saying like, has Spectre died? I couldn't find Spectre on the thing.
Oh Lord, he's going to be able to get himself away with the Grabify so far, but the Sunray comes in the call now as well. They're absolutely just focusing him down. He's going to be called off and killed as Asgold. The Grabifys himself, it looks like they just wanted to move themselves away. There's going to be the 4-star photo. Afterlife can't get in range of this now as well, but Earth Spirit is going to be Laguna Bladed. Ooh, the reverse drain. It might be enough to keep him alive. He's going to be able to roll and boulder away. The Grabify as well as the drain damage. It might be enough, but there's still an Aegis here as Lornoff gets the kill onto 633 on the back lines.
That was very unfortunate timing. I think the Aegis was literally about to respawn.
Yeah, I know it would have been, yeah.
No, I mean,
the Laguna Blades, though, they are going to be... Laguna Blades, sorry, the bouncing glaives are going to be bouncing around, just trying to clean up these illusions.
they do tend to bounce. It is in their nature.
Yeah. Who would have thought, eh?
That was not great, but at least you proved you can take down the Spectre, so maybe your next fight is better. I don't think they even use BKB on Luna. So your strength is still there. You still have this cheese as well. That was scary. What was that sound?
The illusions, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that'll haunt my dreams for the foreseeable future.
Spectre-chan, no.
So Luna's got going towards the butterfly there, but how does this? I mean, I suppose the Spectre doesn't want to be building an MKB, but Spectre's going to be going for a Skadi, and with 3k health already, you know, that's going to be a really tanky... How do they try and get through this? Because I suppose the Earth Spirit, he's only just got this Spirit Vessel coming out just now. Do they kind of need to focus down like the Phoenix and the Winter Wyvern before they even try and go on the Spectre here?
Pardon, can you say that again?
Like, do they need to be focusing down the supports before they even try and go for the Spectre kill? On the side of Fantastic 5.
Wyvern and Phoenix are definitely your high priority targets in these fights. You obviously want to kill Spectre, and that's fine, but you're not going to be able to do it when these two supports are either going to dominate the team fight with Egg. You know, if you send your heroes onto this hero, you're going to get cursed, you're going to have Egg come on, you're going to get Team 4, and you're going to die. It's just not happening. You need to pick him off, or... that's pretty much it.
Yeah, speaking
Also,
about pickoffs.
Like Discord, Rob.
Oh, it was about, yeah, I've swapped the banners around. Oops, that's my fault. It's just been such a good game that I've not been able to look away. So Rory...
Alright, carry on.
Gonna be chased out now. He does have the Eclipse if he wants to throw this one out. The Pirate's gonna come through from the... Well, the Egg comes out. They need to right-click this one down, I think. Otherwise, everybody's just gonna be chased away. And once again, the buyback comes out from the Pugna here, but what's he gonna be able to do? The BKB was off onto the Luna as well, and he just gets Cullen Bladed. I think Gambit, they've absolutely got the momentum. They even reveal off onto BCC, and he's gonna get called in. Do they have the damage to take him down? Though it looks like with the dagger, they might be able to. Spirit Vessel damage for the LSA. Yep, Cullen Blade kills him off. And this is going to be feeling pretty nice for Gambit, right? Like, they got kind of dumpstered in that first game. And they're coming back, you know, saying that might have just been a blip. You know, it was a one-off. We're in control of this match. We're taking your heroes, and there's nothing you can really do about it.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, they denied their strategy. I really like this, how this Spectre has panned out in the end. It feels good when they can just run back at Fantastic 5. In the first game, it felt like they didn't have a lot of control to deal with like this Batrider running over them. Whereas now, they're the aggressors. They have this Blink Call. They have this Yule's into stun from Lina. They have all this disengage with Wyvern ult, Phoenix ult, everything. They just have the team fight. They have the stuns. Fantastic 5, what do they have in response? Nothing really. And I think this Spectre hero thrives in an environment where you have 4 heroes creating so much chaos and damage around you, so that Fantastic 5 can't focus you down. It's just not possible.
And they are going to be able to move themselves into the Roshan pit, but Fantastic 5 are grouping up. They're going to go for a smoke. I think... Well, they're going to be able to get the creep in there to scout this one out. What are they going to be able to do here, though? Like I said, they need to get on this back line. They need to take down... The Haunt comes through, in fact, and it's going to be a Sunray Egg. And they just take down the Luna. The Luna's dead. The Pugna's going to follow. No buybacks for them. And... yeah, they just can't get out of this. This was supposed to be an engage by Fantastic 5. They just called it GG.
Yeah, there's no coming back from that. When your cores are taken down that easily, and you know that you're giving up a Roshan right after it, there's no coming back.
And
well,
what are you
I'm glad we got to see it. play out like that. You know, I thought Fantastic Five had some ideas. I wasn't a fan of the Pugna when I saw it, but I believed in their ability to execute. They tried. It did actually go really well for the first half of the game. It just felt like when they lost that Roche and they had some bad fights, their Pugna got killed. They had that really good fight in the bot jungle with the Phoenix Egg that split them up. That one was kind of where it all started to go downhill for Fantastic Five. But before that, it looked good. I was not overly disappointed. I liked how it looked for a while, at least.
I'm just sad the Luna lost.
Yeah.
But that's the way it goes sometimes. 30-12. How long was that match? 35 minutes? That's pretty good. That is an actual complete run over there by AS Monaco Gambit, taking the second game. And it means they go in with heads held high in this third game. So it means both series as well. Going to go to a three-match series. And we're just going to get all of the Dota today. So I am looking forward to this third match. You know, I want to see if Fantastic Five have any more of these niche picks that they want to be pulling out, you know, any of these niche strats that they want to be trying, and how Monaco are going to respond to that as well. But first, guys, before we get into this final game of the day for me and Sheep, we have to take a quick break and take a quick word from our sponsors. So I'll see you after the break. Stick around, because this third game, I'm hoping it's as good as the third game from the last series, which was proper back and forth. But for now,
I love that game.
We'll see you after the break.